Hey everybody, it's Forbes Riley here, and I want to pop in and give you a quick reminder about the showcase that's coming up on January 11th. It came out of the Perfect Pitch Party, and it is based around our 1 minute to millions script, right? You got that going on. I know you do. So this is your opportunity to get your pitch in front of my very huge audience. Here's the offer. It is free exposure. There's no strings to get your business, your product, your service out to the world. And I'm going to tell you, just because it's free, please do not underestimate the power of what I'm offering. I really want you to get this, and I want you to make it work for you. Okay, so here's how it works. Step number one, you have to complete the 1 minute to millions template. Simple, it's in the back of your workbook. And if for some reason you're watching this video and you're like, wait, what is she talking about? What opportunity? As long as you're watching this before January 7th, 2023, you're in good shape. So the Perfect Pitch script was right here in the back of your book. The I'm known as whatever so it's I'm known as because an example of what you've achieved and all the work you can do to create your perfect 1 minute pitch. Here's what you need to do. You need to complete that template. And the goal of this is that you're going to film it, just like I'm filming this, with a great background and great lighting. If for some reason you don't have access to the course and the template, it can be found at www.1minutetomillions.com. It is on sale right now, especially before the new year when we launch this officially, and the prices are definitely going to go way up. Right now, this is just all the pre-fun of doing this. Again, you get to be in the showcase for free. So the goal of this, the whole script and the course and the training, is that you have to have clarity and be very concise in your message. You only have 60 seconds, so you don't get to ramble. And if you need inspiration, we've got lots of examples in the vault, and you can check that out in the course that can be found in Crush It on Camera. That sounds like a lot. At the bottom of this, you'll be able to find the links, the 1 minute to million link and the Crush It on Camera link. They very much go hand in hand. So the step number two is I want you to read and understand the submission guidelines, because you got to check out the rules to make sure that your video will be accepted and showcased. So to be clear, you're going to go through the script. You're going to watch the 1 million, the Crush It on Camera videos just to know how to get everything right. And then you're going to film it. And you're going to send it in before January 7th. If it doesn't meet our guidelines, we reserve the right to refuse to air it. And with no exceptions, we're not going to send you why, unless you submit it way before January 7th, the cutout date. If you send it to us on December 28th, our team has enough time to look at it and go, hey, if you made your lighting better, we probably would accept this. If your audio is a little improved. So my advice is don't procrastinate, don't wait, don't be nervous, just do it. Okay, I'm going to write out all the rules, but I'm going to read them to you, maybe explain it. The entire submission is 60 seconds long. Guess why? Because it's called 1 minute to millions. It's not called 1.5 hours. It's not called 32 minutes. It's called 1 minute to millions. Now, we are being a little generous. We will let your recording run up to about 90 seconds, and then we're going to cut it off. If you don't stop before 90 seconds, we won't be able to air your submission. Okay, got it? That's a really important one. Second one, you need really good background with no distractions. You can use a living room like I'm using. You can use an office. You can use, we're going to include some backgrounds down here. You just want something clean. In fact, I can quickly pop in and show you. I mean, this background's a little bit busy. This one is a whole lot simpler. Now all you see is me. This one is a little complicated, kind of distracting. This one's probably a little too colorful. This one has writing that goes on in my head. Don't do this one. No, no, no. This has lots of blurry people. You'd be surprised what people submit. If you do that, we will not be able to air it. This one works really well. This one, not so much. Okay, look, I got a halo over here. So I'm really showing you what not to do. You don't want to do the Zoom background. You don't want to have a party as much as we love parties. Even if it was like, oh, look, perfect pitch. Something super simple that also serves who and what you are. One of my new favorite ones, I love this one. This is just a very simple home background. And don't do this, even though I want to celebrate with you and it's Christmas. By January 11th, it won't be Christmas anymore. So a simple background. How does this one look? There you go. Very simple and clean. And then one last one. Let's see. Oh, I thought this was kind of cool. This is kind of like fun if you're again, you know what? Too complicated. Make it nice and clean and the audience will love you. I promise. All right. I'm going to stick with, as I finish up my little conversation here, the living room. Ta-da! Boom. And I like the colors, like my outfit is very simple, it's contrasting, and that would work for you, okay? Next, you got to be in the center of the frame. I don't want you over here. I don't want you down here. I don't want you sitting over here. I want you like right, looking like a newscaster, right? You got to be in the center from the waist or, from the here up. Professional dress for what you do. If you're a fitness model, wear a fitness outfit. If you're a ball gown designer, wear your ball gown. Make it match. Next, sound quality. It's got to be really good. I don't want to hear sirens. I don't want to hear kids in the background. Really good, clear. Got an external microphone. Make sure it works. Lighting. See the lighting there? My face, you can see my entire face. Some of you, if you realize like you have a window, the light's behind you, your face gets all dark. No. All right, the next thing is, it's really important that you use this script. I am very particular about the script. And I'm going to share with you, as I've got my little teleprompter here, which I'm just loving, that you get to use the script with no more than like 10% changes, okay? You can't just continue to make it any way you want, and you can edit in whatever cutouts if you want to make your video better, go for it. All right, step 3 is filming. Before you film, you want to make sure you check the submission rules that you nail it on the first time, but you can do multiple takes. The key area of focus is, let's review this. Your lighting, right? Good lighting. If you have to go buy a quick light from Amazon, nice soft light, doesn't have to be expensive. And natural light's perfect if you have it, but it's tricky. So I recommend a softbox, maybe a ring light if it works good for you, but you need to shine. Okay, I've got a whole bunch of recommendations of different lighting kits that you can get on Amazon, and they range from the studio lighting kits or Relino, a bunch of names. You'll find them down there, okay? Then audio. Can't believe I just did that. Even when you watch movies, you realize the audio is so important. The music is so important. You don't need music. But viewers, they'll forgive a bad video more than they'll forgive bad sound. I don't know. It's really annoying. And if you need to have headphones, what a great thing to do. I'm going to suggest, I've got the Blue Ball here, the Blue Yeti. We've got microphone suggestions. There's a whole range. Whatever your price point is, whatever you want to invest in, you need this anyway if you're going to be a professional, and all of these things are tax deduction if you do them before the new year. All right, green screen. Green screens are so important. This way you can easily put in whatever you like. You'd be surprised how effective a good green screen is. It means you can edit out the background, you can add in a background, you can play around post-production. They're very inexpensive right now on Amazon. And I'm going to tell you, you want to make sure that you've got a good one so that you can wiggle your fingers and it doesn't get too blurry. So I just recommend go to Amazon, go to YouTube, do some exploration. And the next thing is your cameras. Guys, it's possible just to use a webcam, but I really like a DSLR, a real camera. See, webcams, they sometimes make it kind of fuzzy. They're in the computer. You can't move them. I personally have an external camera that's hooked up to my computer, and I love how it works. It's definitely a better quality. And again, think about what you're investing in. This is your future. This is your pitching. This is exactly how you're being seen by the world. Next, positioning. How's your camera? That's a game changer. I mean, no one wants to be looking up at your ceiling or down at your nose. And I put some funny pictures below because it's really not the best way you want to sit, not a good impression. Sit on the couch, lying on your bed. So a couple of the examples, they make me laugh. But when I go and watch Zoom calls and I see you guys and I can't see you, or I see a little bit of your head, ideally, right here, like we're having lunch together. Viewers want to feel like they're on the same level as you, not like you're up here looking down and not like you're down here. And then you want to make sure that it's just an attractive way, like you're having lunch with somebody, okay? And then I've included some fun examples of things that you should and some that you shouldn't do, okay? There's even a really funny image of me about what not to wear. Don't make fun of me. All right, step number 4, submit your video. The deadline, drop dead deadline, January 7th, 5 p.m. We're unable to accept any videos after that. So you want to back it up, okay? An early submission, oh my gosh, that's going to give you a chance to let you know that you got to fix something. Maybe your lighting's not perfect, your background could be better. So we'll send it back to you. The closer you do this to January 7th, the less opportunity you have to redo the video and fix any issues. So to submit your video, all you got to do is email us, support@teamforbesriley.com with the showcase pitch submission as the subject line. And then last, I'm going to invite you to tune in and be part of the showcase. The date is on the 11th. We will email you all the information and where you can watch this and share it with your friends. I am very excited. It's going to premiere as a Facebook watch party. You'll be able to tune in. It's going to be just so much fun. Now, the last thing, just a little hint. If you want to, if it's too big a file, there's a thing called www.wetransfer.com, and you can send it to us at our email via WeTransfer, also no additional charge. I'm hoping this helps. Any questions or concerns that you've got, there's many more answers in the Crush It on Camera course that you have access to. And if you don't, I'll also put the link to the Crush It on Camera. This is Crush It on Camera only for 1 Minute to Millions. It focuses on how to use a teleprompter, on how best to make your image for this medium, how to get that Zoom box working. And I've got to tell you, the showcase is going to be a blast. You get to promote. It's like you get a commercial completely for free. You just got to show up. So do me a small favor. Please don't let the perfect ruin the good. And I will see you there on January 11th. You guys ready? And with that, 3, 2, 1.